Hello. Today is going to be yesterday's video and today's in one, because yesterday was so intense that I just couldn't bring myself to get in front of a camera. I feel like I completely lost my temper yesterday. There was extenuating circumstances around that fact, but ultimately that's what happened. And then I found that once I'd lost it, I couldn't get it back. I was stuck in this horrendously angry mood. I wasn't like ranting and raving at that point, I was just sort of stuck in it, and then it turned immediately into, how would I describe it? Crippling depression. So yesterday was not a good day. It started out okay, and then yeah, it was fine until sort of the mid to late afternoon, and then that was it. Yeah, I lost it. For the first time, day 9, I lost it. I really hope that it's the last as well, because I really don't like myself when I'm like that. While I feel regretful for all of that, on the upside is today has been fine. Today's been a good day. I don't feel like I'm going to be kicking off anytime soon. Today I've spent, put it this way, today should have been a kick-off day. Today really was worse than yesterday, technically, but just didn't affect my temperament whatsoever. The short version of events is that recently I decided to just stop performing in bands and doing tech work, which is what I did before. I lost all enthusiasm for it. I feel like I have other creative outlets that are more satisfying to me than being in a band, for instance, and there's no creative satisfaction whatsoever for me for doing sound tech work. It is just literally the satisfaction of, I made that show, performance, whatever, sound really good, and then, like any live performance, whether you're performing or not, it just goes into smoke, into the ether, and you're left with simply the memory of it. So I started to not feel like I wanted to do any of that anymore. Anyway, getting to the point, I am in one last band, which is, for some reason, a Korn tribute band. I decided basically to stay for the last gig, and the last gig will be at the beginning of July. I'm actually filming part of it. I'm gonna try and put it up on YouTube for you guys to watch once it's all done. Well, I managed to run the camera battery out. Do apologise. It's been a couple of hours since I did the first part of the video, so I'm not exactly sure where I was up to. I know I was talking about today, and that today has been a lot easier than yesterday, which was terrible. And that's pretty much it. The only thing I didn't get a chance to do was finish. But because this is not my camera and it's an incredibly expensive and complicated camera, I'm not exactly sure how to view the footage I've done until I, take the SD card out and start editing. So I know I'm going to be sat on my laptop right this very second, kicking myself. You silly boy. I believe I was telling you about the band that I was in. yeah, as I explained, all the other stuff, all the other factors came in. I gave up doing music in general, I think. I mean, I still play around at home and things, but I kept this one band on because we did have that gig booked, and so we were supposed to have a band practice today. A couple of different things happened and I wasn't able to go. I ended up having to run a family member from hospital to their home, which is a decent amount away, and by the time I got back into the area, the lads had given up on today. So I got back too late, and that should have, by rights, that should have sent me either into some sort of massive depression or like anger fit or something. I mean, I was understandably, you know, deflated by the whole thing, but yeah, nothing, you know, it didn't set me off. I haven't had it in me today, which is nice. I can hold my hands up and say outright that I wasn't the nicest person to be around at all yesterday, and I am entirely responsible for it. And I am sorry about that. But thankfully today, again, has been a redeeming day. And yeah, you may have noticed things look a bit different behind me. I'm having a move around of my figures, and despite that I still wanted to try and get in front of a camera today. After yesterday there was just no chance, so screaming and shouting, I have no idea. Hopefully that won't last long. What an incredibly horrible way to end a video. Oh dear. Well, as usual, thank you for watching. I'm sorry I didn't make a video for yesterday. I will be back tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes.